Welcome back to another vlog. Today is Friday. It is about 10:30. I have therapy at noon. I've started scheduling it at noon because I think it just works better. Like, it lets me have a slow morning. Like this morning I was able to, lay in bed for a little bit like I normally do. I just like to do that. And then I got up and I fixed my hair, took a little break, and tidied the house. I ate my breakfast, and just kind of like got my thoughts in order. And then I've been sitting on the couch eating my breakfast and watching TV for like the last 30 minutes. And it's just been like a really slow and relaxing morning. And so having therapy at noon has definitely been working a lot better for me. Anyway, just getting ready for the day, just doing very minimal makeup. The plan for today, after therapy, I've got to go to Walmart. I need to pick up my son's medication. I need to just get like some non-food stuff for around the house. I need deodorant. I don't know, I'd have to look at my list, but I like to go into the store. If I'm already going in for like prescriptions or something, I like to pick out my own non-food stuff. I just think it's just easier that way. And then I can, make sure that I'm actually getting what I want instead of like substitutions. So I like to go in the store for that stuff. And I'm also going to look in the clearance aisle because it is getting to that time of year where I'm really starting to think about Christmas. And if I can find clearance stuff, like toys and stuff, then I will pick it up for my kids. And I've already got quite a few for Riley. So I'm kind of starting to look for the other two. So anyway, I just like to go through the clearance aisle and look. And then also the toy section too. There's a couple of things that my son really wants. And so I like to just go to the toy aisle and just kind of see, because sometimes they have stuff on clearance that they don't put like in the clearance aisle. They'll keep it over in the toy aisle. And so that's also when I'll pick stuff up. So I also have a little Dollar Tree haul that I wanted to share with you. I'll do that later today. I went last night. Where did the eyeshadow go? I got this eyeshadow a couple days ago. It's from Ione at the Dollar Tree. My son had to go to a couple of appointments and I'm blending it in and it's like gone. It's all just glitter. It was really pretty on the back of my hand, but I don't know where it went. Anyway, I have a Dollar Tree haul to share with you, so I'll share that with you at some point. What else? We don't have a whole lot going on this weekend besides, well, I guess tomorrow I have a girls' day. We're just doing a pool day here at the house. Finally got our filter and stuff figured out. I ended up just ordering a new one. Same brand, same everything, exact same filter or pump. I keep calling it a filter, but it's a pump. My husband keeps getting on to me, telling me that it's a pump. I'm like, I know, but I just keep calling it a filter. So anyway, I gotta get that hooked up today. My husband's working today. He's actually working today and tomorrow. So a ton of overtime this week, which I'm okay with. That just means more money. I know he's exhausted, so I'm just kind of taking over all the man stuff this weekend, which is fine. He's working hard and it is what it is. But anyway, we're having a pool party tomorrow, just me and my friends. And I think one of my friends is having to bring her kids, which is fine. They're her responsibility, not mine. So, but I told her that I would not have my kids because I don't want to have to worry about my kids when I'm trying to relax with the girls. You know what I mean? Especially my toddler. So Riley is going to be 3 at the end of August, and I am convinced that she came into terrible 3s early because she has been, just for lack of better words, just awful. Like I remember this with Bristol too, but I don't remember it being this bad. Riley is just like a very headstrong type of kid, and she's definitely my hardest kid, I would say, and I've been told that it's because it's third child syndrome, which I totally believe, because from the second that that girl came out of my uterus, she has been just hard. She's just a hard kid. And you know, she's not been sleeping. When we finally get her to go to sleep, she gets up at 3 a.m. or 1 a.m., whatever. The other night it was like, she got up at like 11, and then she didn't go back to sleep until like 5. And while I can put her in her room and, you know, let her watch a movie or whatever, she's just like back and forth all night. And I'm like, Riley, I am exhausted, child. I'm too old for this. She's just a very needy kid. And so anyway, she's just been like, not really throwing fits, but just like whiny, like everything is a big deal. And of course she's a girl, so everything is a lot more emotional with girls, and I get it. She is a runner, so we have to constantly keep an eye on her. She tries to escape going outside, and I mean, we live fairly close to the road. Like our house is on the road. We don't live close to a highway, but we have like a main road that we live, or I don't guess it's called a main road. We live in the country, so there's a road in front of our house, but it's not like high traffic, I would say, but there is some traffic at certain times of day, you know, when people are coming home from work and whatnot. And so we have to keep a pretty close eye on her. And then like when I get her out of the car, she's at that stage where she wants to walk and she wants to like do her own thing. She wants to be independent, and I'm all about that, but I have to like make sure that I'm on high alert, and like I will make sure the garage door is closed. I'll make sure that the other door is locked so she can't get out. Or if she does get it unlocked, then I have at least some sort of fighting chance of getting her before she gets out the door. And she's just a lot right now. I don't know where I was going with this, but she's just a lot right now. And she's not even 3 yet. She's gonna be 3 in a couple months. And all that to say, I am just where in the world is my hairbrush? There it is. When she's around, I am just like stressed all the time. It's like, you know, her brother and sister will do something to tick her off, and I'm like, please don't poke the bear. You're gonna make our head spin. So I actually just remembered I looked on my to-do list, and I have a couple paint things that I need to return, but I wanted to share with you guys what came in the mail to me the other day, and I was so upset. So this is the door paint that, yeah, it came like that, and it was packaged just like this. The box, I put it in so it didn't leak everywhere, but I was so upset, and so I did like a return thing on Walmart, and they're gonna send me a new one, but I got a notification yesterday that it was delayed for another damaged package. I'm like, can you people not package this better than just in a bag? So anyway, I gotta return this to FedEx. Thankfully, we have a FedEx in our Walgreens I need to go to, and then this is what I got last week, and I'm returning this today because that is not the color that I want, and I don't have anything else to do with it, so I'm gonna return that too. I'm getting ready to head to therapy, but I figured I could go ahead and share with you my Dollar Tree haul because I've got my bag in here and have a couple extra minutes. So for my collage wall, I think this is the last thing that I wanted to get. So I got 2 of these 4x6 little, I don't even know what you call these, collage frames, I guess. So there's that, and then I got my 2 older kids a lemon prime, and then I got Riley this little Groot Good to Grow. She's been loving watching Groot on Disney. He has like a little, I don't know, what would you call it, little mini series, I guess. So yeah, she's been liking watching him. Oh, I guess this is everything. I needed another Dial antibacterial soap. I use that to wash my face sometimes, and then I also use it on my lady bits. And then of course I had to go through the nail section. I'm currently My contact dermatitis is pretty well healed up. You can still see like a little bit of red, but I've been putting like Vaseline balm on it and it's not painful anymore and it doesn't itch. So I'm just trying to like heal up the other stuff before I put new press-ons on. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep doing my gel polish. It's too irritating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do press-ons, and if the press-ons don't work, then it must be the glue. So this is kind of like my last attempt at trying to do nails at home. If not, I'm just gonna have to go back to my nail girl, because when she does my acrylics, I do not have a reaction whatsoever. If you guys have been with me for any sort of time, you already know that I used to get my nails done every single week for like a year and a half. So, or every other week, I mean, for like a year and a half, and I never had any irritants. So anyway, this is kind of like my last attempt, but I got these little press-ons. I thought these were really cute. And then I also got these, just blue. I don't think I have any blue ones. So anyway, that's everything I got at Dollar Tree. Also, I'm gonna pop open this cotton candy Alani. These are so good. If you've not tried them yet, definitely try them, but they are really, really good and I love them. This might be my favorite flavor. I really liked the Winter Wonderland as well, and then of course the Witch's Brew, but both of those are seasonal. I think this one is technically seasonal too. Whoops. Of course I don't have any napkins in here. We'll just ignore that. So anyway, I'm gonna try to go do this FedEx return, and then I'm going to head to therapy, get gas, go to Walmart, and we'll see where else the day takes us. I also need to put up that filter today. Okay, I am back home. I did all my running in town that I needed to do, so I'm gonna get ready and go out to the pool and get that up and going. Actually, I'm just gonna install the pump. I called it a pump this time. My makeup, I don't even know why I try sometimes. But I'm gonna go install the pump and get chemicals and stuff in it. And tomorrow morning I'll probably go in and vacuum it out. But I at least want to get the pump running and get that up and going, because I know my husband is going to be tired when he gets home. So I just want to go ahead and go get it done. And yeah, so we're going to go outside. Okay, here's the big box. I'm going to open it. Hopefully I don't have to put anything together. I feel like we didn't have to last time. And this is the exact same pump that we got last time. So I'm hoping there's nothing extra to do. Why would they put a box in another box? Makes no sense to me. Like, should have just put it in the same box. Anyway, that's not my business, I guess. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Well, it's kind of looking like I need to just take it off. Oh no. This is looking like you gotta put stuff together. Okay, well, I guess since I can't do anything with the pool, I have a couple things on my to-do list that I wanted to get done before the kids come home. So one is to clean out the fridge, and also I have groceries coming between 3 and 5. So if I can go ahead and get this done, then that'll be done. And then I also need to sweep and mop the sunroom. I've been working on cleaning the house this week, like the deep clean situation. So I swept and mopped all the floors this week, just like one room at a time. Yesterday I had to do the kitchen, and that is always such a big chore because I usually have to get down like on my hands and knees and scrub. So anyway, oh, and I also vacuumed all the carpets. So it's been kind of a big project this week, but the sunroom is the last room in the house that I need to do before I have to do it again in a couple months, because that's just the wheel of the world, right?
From the first time I saw
Cleaning out my fridge, I wasn't doing a big deep clean. I just wanted to take everything out, wipe everything down, and vacuum out the drawers. So nothing too serious, just a little refresh.
Kept it up right till the morning. I a new kind of ecstasy. You'll find a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah.
I figured I would go ahead and add in the rest of my cleaning that I got done earlier in the week just to give you some more motivation. But I actually did a really big deep clean of my house this week. I just kind of picked a couple things each day and I tackled my entire house. I like to do that whenever I'm feeling like extra motivated, and it definitely helps to not have to do it all in one day. If you just pick, one big thing each day, then it helps. But anyway, just thought I would go ahead and add that in.
Yeah, you'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me.
This mess is what I came home to one day after taking the kids to their grandma's. Roxy had destroyed basically an entire roll of toilet paper, so had to get that cleaned up, and I salvaged what was left of the roll, but wasn't really all that much. But she is definitely like in her teenage and I guess teenage/toddler stage, because she is chewing on everything and she is breaking things and just being crazy, and she gets zoomies at the worst times of the night, and we call her Bad Kitty all the time because she is constantly in trouble.
Even though it makes no sense, sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good, I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking. I said that I needed you, like a late night with someone that I knew. I just hope you won't get hurt. I just hope you've been through worse. Sometimes I'm broken.
All right, they're delivering my groceries right now. It is way past time. It is almost 5:30, so they are way past time that they were supposed to be here. So gotta be quick about this. But tonight we're gonna have chicken sandwiches with french fries, probably have some fruit, a salad, just kind of whatever we can find. Tomorrow I'm having a pool day with my friends, so ham and turkey sliders, pasta salad, chips and dip, fruit, dessert, and then a veggie tray. I'm responsible for the sliders and the dessert, which we're gonna make here in just a little bit. Sunday, my husband requested that we grill burgers, and then I'm gonna make some jalapeno poppers, pasta salad, and deviled eggs. Monday, marinated chicken with potatoes, mac and cheese, and then Tuesday will be sheet pan nachos. Wednesday we'll do leftovers because my husband is playing softball this summer, so he's not even gonna be home. So we'll just do leftovers, and then Thursday my kids go to their grandma's, so we always just kind of figure it out. Doing this a little bit differently this time because I've got to get this stuff put away and dinner going. Can I have that? Thank you. Big bag of cheese. Also got some eggs. And okay, get the cheese out of the fridge. I got my husband strawberry crunch this time. 2 gallons of milk. I got another bag of broccoli because I'm going to try to eat broccoli with every lunch this week for fiber. I'm focusing on fiber. This is what we're having for dinner tonight. These chicken patties with bread. What are you doing? Okay, also got some potatoes for when we have chicken. I got some burger buns for when we have our burger night. Which I might actually use those tonight with the chicken sandwiches, and then use the better quality buns for the burgers. Haven't decided yet. And then this is slider buns. So I got the sweet Hawaiian sliders. I really wanted the butter ones, but they gave me the Hawaiian ones. Okay, and then I got some whipped topping for the dessert we're gonna make here in just a little bit. I also wanted to try these cauliflower real clucking chicken spicy-ish chicken tenders. So I got some of those for lunches this week. I was also out of my light ranch, so I got a thing of light ranch. Normally I get the super seeds. I don't remember the brand, but that's what I normally get. But I've been going through it like crazy because I use it in my oats and in my yogurt. So this time I decided to get 3 separate bags. I got some ground flaxseed. I got chia seeds and some hemp hearts. So my plan is to measure all this out and put it all in together and just make a big concoction. I figured it would be a lot cheaper that way. So anyway, and then I also got some Jell-O pudding for the dessert. And then I got, the kids really love these, so I got 4 of these little banquet. These are the sausage and gravy deep dish for breakfast. They really like these. So I got 4 of them so they can have them for a couple days. We still have plenty of stuff in the freezer for them, but they just requested it. And then, like I said, I'm focusing on fiber this week, so I got some of these fiber bars. I really like these. They taste really good, and I do think that they work, but I just feel like I'm not getting enough fiber in. I'm always focused on protein, but not enough fiber. So I got some of these. And I got some cottage cheese. Got my husband some more of these breakfast sandwiches. He's really been liking them, especially for summertime. I got him another pack of those. When we barbecue, I'm also going to make some more pasta salad, so I got just another box of this. This is definitely the time of year when we eat a lot of this pasta salad, and it's really good. This is good if you add tuna to it or chicken or whatever. You can easily make it like a full meal, but we usually just eat it like this with some burgers or whatever. And this bag is 2 pounds of ground beef. I got the 90-10, and I'll make burgers out of this. I've really been trying to get 90-10 ground beef. It's just better quality. I feel like it tastes better, so. All right, and then I got 2 blocks of cream cheese, 1 for the dessert, 1 for when I make jalapeno poppers. I also got a big thing of this ultra thin turkey breast. This is on sale, so that's why I got this brand. But I'll probably use half of this on the sliders, and then I'll save the other half for this week for sandwiches and whatnot. And then I got some ultra thin honey ham for the sliders. I got some Swiss cheese for turkey and Swiss sliders. And then I got cheddar for him and cheddar sliders. I also got some, I can't believe it's not butter, because this has 0 calories. And I love butter with my broccoli, but I've not been putting it on there. So I figured this would just be good to use for broccoli. And honestly, whatever else I need it for. I was also all out of my Swerve brown sugar, and this is what I used for my overnight oats. So I got another package of this. I got some Fairlife chocolate milk for overnight oats. And I'm now realizing that I forgot to get protein shakes for this week. So I'll have to go back to the store and get those. These strawberries look and smell amazing, but I got them for the dessert we're having tomorrow. Excited to eat these. It's strawberry season, and they look fantastic. I also got some center cut bacon for bacon wraps, jalapeno poppers, and for sheet pan nachos, I got some tortilla chips for sheet pan nachos. Also some golden Oreos. Oh, these are double stuffed, I didn't realize. I got golden Oreos for the dessert for tomorrow. also some black olives for our sheet pan nachos. I like the sliced, they're great value. And then last thing is this lemon pepper chicken marinade. Lemon pepper marinade is my absolute favorite. So we had one more bag on the porch. So also got some shredded lettuce for salads, some baby greens for salads, carrots, shredded carrots, and then also jalapenos for poppers. Good morning. It is Saturday. It's almost 9 o'clock. Everyone's coming over at noon, so I only have like 3 hours. I'm kind of hoping, well, I think I said 12:30, so I'm kind of hoping they come like closer to 1, just because I need some more time. I might just tell them to wait until 1, because I'm just unloading the dishwasher, gonna load the dishes because I'm getting ready to do a dessert, which I meant to do last night, but I just got lazy and didn't do it. And then I just have like a little bit of cleaning to do around the house. I need to change my wax melts. I gotta put that box in the mudroom, which is literally gonna take me like 2 seconds, but it's just like a task that I need to get done. And then I need to go out to the pool and get the filter on, which actually, can you get in your swim trunks and go out there and just like run along the outside and like stir up all that stuff? Yeah. And then plug in the filter for me. Don't stay out there very long. Okay. Anyway, I need to get out there and vacuum it, but I might do that while they're here. I don't know. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. I'm kind of feeling a little bit overwhelmed this morning. I did not sleep well last night. My therapy session was pretty intense yesterday. I got into some like deeper memories and stuff, and we went into some detail that I haven't went into in a long time, and so that kind of kept me up last night. I just kept tossing and turning, and you know, if you have anxiety, then you know that your thoughts can just race, and that's kind of what I was experiencing last night. I kind of wish my therapist had like a on-call line or something, or like that I could send her a message, just say, hey, I'm really struggling, can you give me a call real quick, like that type of thing, but they don't, so I have to wait until next week. So this dessert is the most requested dessert that I make. So it's the same base as dirt pudding, basically. So it is 2 cups of milk with your 1 package of cheesecake pudding. You just mix that together according to the directions. And then I get the family size of the golden Oreos, and I use 2 sleeves. Pulse that together to make the crust with half a stick of butter. You just want to mix that all together. You don't have to do this with a food processor. I recently got a food processor, so I used to do this without, and it's just as easy. But I'm just going to get in there with my hands and push it all down, and then I will actually add this to the freezer and let it set up while I'm working on other things. Next, we're going to make our cheesecake portion. So I've got a block of cream cheese here. I put a half a cup of powdered sugar, sprinkled some salt and a dash of vanilla, just mixing that all together. The original recipe doesn't say to mix everything together, but I just mix it all together because it's easier to deal with. So I put in my pudding, and then I've got my tub of whipped topping here. Just gonna mix this all together, and then we will add this on top of our crust, and then I'm gonna cut up some strawberries. And then that last sleeve of golden Oreos, I'm going to go ahead and crush those up just in a plastic bag. You want them a little bit bigger just for some extra texture, and honestly, it's prettier. And then I will just layer that on top of the strawberries. This is such a good dessert for summertime, 4th of July. You can add blueberries for 4th of July. I think that would be really pretty. But this is best made with fresh strawberries that are in season, and you can see how pretty it is. It is just so delicious. Highly recommend taking this to your next get together. Good morning. It is Sunday. It is 7:40 in the morning. I just got ready for the day. My husband just left. He is going on a float trip today with his friends. So I had my fun yesterday. He's gonna have his fun today. This morning, I am feeling very sore. My shoulders mainly and my forehead. So I promised the kids that we could have a pool day today, but I don't know if I'm gonna be participating. So we'll see. I might see if a couple of their cousins want to come over and have a fun day with them, but I don't know if I can be in the pool. Yeah, I'm still very red. My husband was like, why are you even putting a bra on? I'm like, I don't know. I might just take it off. But anyway, I'm not feeling fantastic this morning, but we are gonna power through. I do have some stuff that I need to get done today, like meal prep, and I need to refill my medicine, fill out my planner, just like random Sunday things. I also need to prep some burgers because we're gonna be grilling tonight. I asked my husband if he was gonna be up for grilling when he gets home because he is gonna be drinking, but he was like, even if I can't or I don't want to, I can always fire up the grill for you. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. Actually probably just need to learn how to do it on my own. We now have a propane grill, so I can do that kind of stuff. But I don't know, it's just something that I've never had any interest in learning, but today might be the day.
I get the feeling it's a good night. It's so bright. The city's shining from the street lights. So let's live it up, pick it up, just call me up. Say anything and I'm down. We just look at fire, and we'll just pick it up, live it up, don't wanna stop. We'll keep it going all night. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I have on to dance in the rain. Yeah, I'm tripping on a feeling that ain't going away. I need you right next to me. Take the records to the ceiling, close your eyes and just play. And now we sway, and we just sway. And now we sway, we just sway. Don't stop now. We're like the river in the sky. Can you see? Fly high.
All right, so it is 10:30. I just finished all my meal prep. I did my oats, my yogurt, pasta salad, which I didn't show. I just made the box pasta salad, and then deviled eggs for our barbecue tonight. So that's done. All my kids are ready to come home, so I am actually on my way to go get them. And while I'm out, my car is actually clean, besides a couple toys that need to be taken inside, but I do want to take my car through the car wash. So I have a backup camera right here if you guys ever wonder what I'm looking at when I back up. Anyway, I want to take my car through the car wash because I've not done that in a long time. But I need to do that before I pick up Riley because she hates the car wash and she screams the entire time. I look insane. Like, this needs to heal. And I know it will in a couple days, but I'm just gonna look crazy for a couple days. And also my Sunday hair. I did not wash my hair this morning because I was just trying to get in and out of the shower because it was very painful. Even with it like lukewarm, it was just painful on my shoulders, just like the pressure of the whatever. Anyway, I didn't wash my hair and I should have, but I will probably wash it in the morning. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, when I go to the car wash, I cannot take Riley. So I'm gonna pick up Bristol right now, go get gas, go through the car wash, pick up Liam and Riley. I went ahead and went through the car wash with Bristol, and then I came back home and decided to decorate my little entryway table with some 4th of July stuff. We are getting very close to 4th of July, and so I was ready to get all that stuff out. Just super simple, cheap things that I got from Dollar Tree. If you want good Dollar Tree decor, you need to get it as soon as they put it out, because as the season goes on, they just don't have as much. So I get this, you know, as soon as it comes out. So I've had this put back for quite some time, but I love this little entryway table. I got it from Amazon when we first moved into this house, and it is like the one thing in the living room that brings me a lot of joy, because I kind of just get to decorate it the way that I want. And I love seasonal decorating, just like little touches throughout my house. It makes me happy, and also my kids always, you know, notice it whenever they come home, and it's just, you know, the little things in life. A little later on, I went ahead and went out and vacuumed out the pool, but that is going to be it for this week's vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. Other than that, I will see you in my next one. Bye. I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we